You outie lah! Go give you finger to press R one lah!
What are you even playing?
eSports lah, you won't understand one lah.
Ew.
Guys, do you know there's an eSports hotel in Johor?
Welcome to another episode of Trends. So this episode is a little bit different.
Just a little bit.
In case you notice, that's not Ray, that's Zamira. And today she's dragging me to go and see what again?
We're going to Johor.
Oh my god.
And we're going to a specific place that has apparently never been opened in Southeast Asia until pretty recently.
Wow.
And I think that's a pretty big reason why it's never been opened. But I don't know.
Okay.
But I don't know. So we're going to a gaming hotel or an eSports hotel. So as you can tell, I'm the noob. And Roy is the more experienced of like esports. Like you've watched esports, you've played esports. No.
So to clarify, when she says that I play esports, it means I play esports titles. So I don't compete or whatever. But I am very interested in esports. It's interesting to see what makes this hotel esports hotel rather than just hotel with lights and a computer, you know. Okay, I woke up at 6 today, and you know, this esports hotel better be really interesting. Okay, my job here is done.
Cut that out. Right? Thoughts?
We made it. That's my thought. Holy sh**. This is the furthest we have traveled for a Trends ever.
Woo! Woo! The concept of an esports hotel isn't new. There are several esports hotels and stays in places like the US, Taiwan, and Japan, among others. But for Southeast Asia, this is reportedly the very first esports hotel. It's called the SEM9 Senai Hotel, and it's named after the Southeast Asian esports organization SEM9. They field teams in games like League of Legends, Wild Rift, and even sim racing. SEM9 describes its first esports hotel as a hotel with rooms tastefully decked with LED lights and ultra-high performance gaming computers. Speaking to the SEM9 rep, he said that this was a good way to revamp older hotels and provide a more unique experience, and that they've seen a big uptick in terms of booking and interest from the public. There are a bunch of different rooms available for booking, and the first one that we checked out was the S9 Double. Wow!
Look at all the rugby.
Straight away.
Okay,
Oh, the headphones also?
The two PCs. You got them stacked.
Yeah, boy. The room layout was simple and surprisingly spacious. There's definitely enough space here for 2 gamers, but the other amenities like the bathroom were pretty basic.
I was more curious about the computers. The specs on paper seemed pretty good because you get an i5 processor here with an NVIDIA RTX 3060 graphics card, which should be enough to run any game on the Full HD monitors. I was a little bit disappointed with the peripherals provided because they were very basic. But you do get a mechanical keyboard, desk mat, and headphones with a microphone. What immediately threw me back into my schooling days was the interface on the computer. It looked like it came right out of a cyber cafe in the early 2000s. Even the games haven't changed. They did add Steam and the Epic Game Store launchers, so you can log into it with your own account and make use of the 800 megabits per second unified connection to play whatever is in your library.
If you have more friends, you can opt for the S9 Triple, which, you guessed it, can fit 3 guests. Imagine you go with your 2 other homies, and it's like which one has their own bed and which one has...
No, it's for the one where you are the third wheel.
Oh yeah, that's what he said too. Or the S9 Deluxe, which can hold a total of 4 guests. But as far as equipment and amenities goes, it's exactly the same. But if you're feeling really fancy, you can opt for the Executive Suite, which is basically 2 rooms connected by a door, so you can split the sleeping from the gaming.
These also come with the most high-end gaming setups with two PCs powered by a Ryzen 9 5950X processor and an NVIDIA RTX 3090 GPU. They also include ultra-wide curve monitors and slightly better peripherals.
If you don't want to stay over, they also offer half-day rooms. They swap the bed for a sofa bed and gives you a lot more space. But our favorite room has to be the S9 Cozy, because this is the only room with a PlayStation 5. Sure, the game selection isn't particularly extensive, but they've got the heavy hitters like Elden Ring and Gran Turismo 7, which I totally crushed Rory in.
Oh my god! I lost! No! No!
Now, we only got to spend about an hour in this place, so it wasn't a whole lot of time to really experience everything. But my initial impressions are that it's more of a gaming hotel than it is an esports hotel, at least right now. And those two things, they're very different. For now, it reminds me a lot of a cyber cafe with beds, so you can come and hang out with your friends and play video games, but I'm not really seeing a lot of connection with the multi-billion-dollar industry that is the esports industry. That said, there are the building blocks here to potentially become a place that's attractive to esports organizations who are traveling to tournaments. It has good equipment, good internet, and it's also really close to an airport. In fact, speaking to the SEM9 rep, they told us that the Dota 2 teams participating in TI11 this year in Singapore have expressed interest in holding boot camps at their hotel. They've also shared plans to have an event space for fan events, among others, but for now, these are still in the planning phase.
Okay, so here's what I think. I came in there with like very low expectations. So I only expected a hotel room or like several hotel rooms.
Wait, let's do that again. I realized my sunglasses now. I need to look cool first.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I went in there with low expectations. I thought it was going to be like a hotel room, but with a desk and a computer and a mouse and some games. And I was absolutely correct. It is. Going into it like as a newbie, I've never experienced anything like those big, beefy computers.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen it up close. I've never, touched it. That's weird for me to say, but it was like a nice thing to experience. But I guess that's about it. I don't know how appealing it is for gamers or esports enthusiasts, because I'm not the target market.
First things first, this is not like some 5-star hotel experience. Like that much is clear. Just from the location, it's a standard sort of basic hotel, and they have, in terms of like hotel privileges, it's like pretty basic, pretty standard, right? The rooms are about that size, the beds are about that size. Obviously they try to zhuzh things up a little bit by adding the PCs, and I think for a lot of people it might be attractive enough to like maybe you pick this over like your normal like budget hotel. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode of Trends. We drove all the way down to Senai. Same lah, or Johor also. To check this out, let us know what you think. Have you ever tried like one of these hotels in like different countries, or have you tried this hotel? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Also, what should we cover next for friggin' Trends, guys? Please, I don't want to wake up at 6 o'clock again and drive to JB. Please suggest something good.
But if it's anything else that's travel-y, take me along with you. I want to travel more.
Alright, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and we'll catch you in the next episode.